Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Nick and I'll be doing your Solidworks tutorials. Now, before we jump into actually creating parts, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys the interface of Solidworks. Just very brief, showing you how to open it and showing you the different windows that are in front of you once you open it. And then from there we're going to be showing you guys how to actually create sketches, and then after that we're going to be showing you guys how to create 3D geometry. Okay, so to open a document you're just going to go to File, New, and you'll see this window pop up. In this window you will see three different options. You'll see Part, Assembly, and Drawing. Now, you cannot have an assembly without first having parts, and you cannot have a drawing without first having a part to make into a drawing. So the very first option we're going to select is Part, and we'll hit OK. Alright, now there is a lot going on in front of you, and don't be too overwhelmed. I'm going to create a video pretty much to explain everything, every button, every feature, and show you shortcuts and all of it. So, just for now, just kind of lean back and not try to pay attention to all the detail, but in the very middle window is where your part is going to be resting. So this is where you edit your part and create your part. Now, the window above that is actually how you create your part, edit your part, and the tools to do that. Now, this window in the middle is just so you can see your part. These tools at the top is how you actually create the sketches and extrude it and extrude cut it and all of those things. So you can also measure your part, render your part, dimension your part, but I'm going to have a video for each one of these tabs and show you guys what they can do. Very next video is actually going to be sketching. I'm going to show you guys how to use all these sketches right here. Very far left is going to be your feature tree, and how I look at a feature tree is like a time machine for your part. So your part's going to start out with a 2D sketch. From the 2D sketch you're going to extrude. From the extrusion you're going to extrude cut, and you're going to have all these different features that you can go back and edit, change the sizes, the depths, everything, and you're going to be able to edit those in your feature tree. You can also create planes and edit those planes and angles, and there is so much going on in SolidWorks. It's just overwhelming when you first think about it. But when it comes down to it, just take it one step at a time. Watch the basic videos. It may be boring, but I've learned that the boring things, all of a sudden you're going to learn these little tips that you write down, and you're going to be able to fly through SolidWorks. And by the end of this course, you're going to know it, and you're going to be able to create your assemblies that you want to create. And I am going to personally make sure that you guys get every little bit of information. I'm going to spend hours and hours and hours of research for you guys so you don't have to. So I'm going to go online, do all the research for you, and make sure that everything you learn is going to be hopefully the right way and, the fastest way. Now, in the end, as long as you have the part that you want or the assembly that you want, that's the main thing. But in order to not waste time and money and effort, I'm going to try to make sure that you guys have the easiest possible way to learn SolidWorks and to, actually create your part. Alright, but besides all that, you have this window here for your part. You have your feature tree. You have all these different options and tools at the top, and you can also get to all these options and tools through the very top. If you go to Tools, Insert, any of these is going to have the rest of your different options in SolidWorks. So you can display certain origins, sketches, things like that. There's so much going on, but for now just realize that this is where your part's going to be. This is where you edit your history, and this is how you create your part. Alright, with those three things in mind, we will be able to move on to our next lesson and actually start sketching on 2D planes. And for those of you who do not understand solid part modelers, or any 3D for that matter, this is how it works. You have a 2D plane. So you have a front plane, top plane, right plane, and all these are 2D planes. Okay, so they're not three-dimensional. You take a sketch, you can sketch on that 2D plane with a 2D geometry. And then let's say we draw a box there, you can extrude that box into a 3D geometry. And then from that box you can extrude cut, you can extrude smaller boxes, you can pretty much create anything that you visibly see in front of you. When just take a look at the room that you're in, you can pretty much create that. And we're going to show you guys how to do so, and then afterwards we're going to show you guys how to create assemblies. And then from those assemblies we're going to show you guys how to actually create a motion study and animate those assemblies to a realistic animation. And you can actually pick the type of material parts are, which affects the animation because of the density and mass. So we're going to show you guys all that nerdy stuff, and it's going to be great. I love this kind of stuff. But we're also, at the very end, going to show you how to render out those animations so that you can show off to your boss or customers. That way it looks real and beautiful and looks like you're actually working in 2014. So that is a lot of things we got to cover. So step one, I'm going to go into sketching. I'm going to have a video for each one of these sketches. Then I'm going to have a video for this tab area right here. Then I'm going to have a video for all these. So like I said, I'm not going to skip anything. And if you guys have any questions, you can email us or ask on the forum. We will be definitely getting into depth with this in the next following year or so. It is now 5/19/2014. So I actually have an update for Solidworks I'm about to install, and we're going to be giving you guys the newest updated version of Solidworks. That way you have all the information you need. Now, another thing that I would like to mention is that a lot of you might not have the version 2014, but most of the tutorials are going to be covering what is in 2012, 13, and things like that. And if I do cover something that you do not have, we're gonna make it work. So if you have a question, like I said, just call us or email us, and we will figure it out. And if not, then we will keep trying until we do. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. We will be continuing on with Sketch in the next following video.